When I was watching Steve Jobs talking about iCloud, I smiled because I thought maybe we got something right. That was an idea he was talking about that I worked on for 10 years at Funambol. And so what we do is the iCloud for the rest of us. It's iCloud that works not only on Apple, not iPhone, iPad, and only Apple, but it works across all devices. You might have a BlackBerry, you might have an iPhone, you might have an iPad, and Funambol is the engine that moves data from one device to the cloud down to any other device you might have. My name is Fabrizio Capobianco. I'm the founder of Funambol. Now I'm the president. What Funambol does is iCloud across devices. We take data from your cell phone, put it into the cloud, and sync it to any other device. Looks complicated, but the idea is we're producing content. Our life is on our devices. We take pictures of our kids. We take videos of our kids. And what happens if you lose your phone? Your life is gone. So we have a place in the cloud where we store your data. We do backup for you. So if you lose the data, it's not a problem. If you lose your cell phone, it goes into the toilet, you can get your life back. And we sync it across all your devices. So where do you want to see your video you took on your cell phone? On your TV, the picture on your digital frame. We move data across all your devices for you. Now, we're not that unique in Silicon Valley. We have headquartered there, we raised $30 million there, we have an offshore development center. We're unique because the offshore development center is in Italy. We use Italian creativity. We have 50 people in Italy that actually build the software. So we raised capital in the US, but we kept the creativity, the engineering in the place that we believe is the best in the world, or to develop software, which is Italy. So why Italy? Of all places where to develop software. Italians are creative. It's in our DNA. We've done it for fashion. We do it for architecture, painting. Software is creativity. It's the same line we've been successful in the world. So you go to the place that gives you best creativity. Our engineers work very hard. They're very well prepared. Schoolers are still very good. You add to it that we have very good IP protection and the fact that our employees in Italy tends to be very loyal. And when you do a software, which is creativity, you have the same team. That is very important. So what's next? I started a company in Silicon Valley, created a development center here, made one of the most successful open source projects ever, demonstrated that software in Italy can be the best in the world. My goal as someone who's an immigrant in the US is just to take things from Silicon Valley and bring it back to Italy. I want to make sure that people can start Funambol in Italy and not have to go to Silicon Valley. We need venture capital, but it's growing in Italy. We need the culture to accept failure, fail fast, and then we need the ability to exit. We need the ability to sell companies and then to bring them to market, meaning IPOs. And we're getting there. So Funambol is just the first step of a lot of other steps that I'm involved with. My next 40 years, I'll spend them trying to get to that. It is pretty easy to think that it's so hard to do Silicon Valley in Italy. Just because you're here, you read the newspapers, that doesn't take into consideration what happened in the last 5 years. I started Funambol and went around trying to raise money in Italy. Impossible 5 years ago. Today, there are groups, there are boot camps, there are venture capitalists, there is Italiani di Frontiera, there is a way to do it. There are a lot of people that are able to tell you how to do it. So I've seen an explosion of ideas. The kids have the right ideas. Now the capital is coming. I think we're very close to have an Italian Facebook in the next 5 years.